Welcome back, you guys. I got a channel message for um who is this message for? I feel like this message is for someone that may have some like inner child trauma. Um so not to trigger anyone, I definitely wanted to just put that out there. I do feel like this particular message is going to be for those of you that give extremely generous your time, your energy, your love, and you end up feeling as if you never knew the person that you were connected to or the person that you were giving to, which stems from some inner child trauma or some inner child experiences that kind of have played a role in your development. So if that resonates with you and you feel like you're ready to dive into um, whatever comes through this call, stay for a while. If you want to come back, be sure to check out all the missed call playlists or go back into other playlists and see what calls out to you. There's always something for you on this channel, okay? Okay. So I'm just going to clear and call in good vibes and good energy during this time. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So definitely for everyone on a self-love journey, and what that self-love journey is meant to help you discover about yourself. You do have a purpose in this life to be a leader, a boss, a spiritual guide, to help other people love themselves, to be a representative of what a healthy of loving yourself looks like, and attracting someone that is confident and secure in themselves. Okay? But in order to get you there, you had to kind of fall. You had to descend. You had to have your peace disturbed. You had to go through experiences. Things for you weren't rainbows and lollipops. Growing up, those are the humble beginnings you come from. And it's those scars that are going to make you so relatable to so many people because of what you've been through. So some people may tell you that, oh, you're doing something for likes, you're doing something for attention, because you may often mention, like, I feel like you're going to deal with situations where people feel like you're unpredictable, and maybe they want to know like your story and like how you got to this place in your life. And you may be someone that's very like private about your personal life. Does that mean that you have to tell people your business? No. But I do feel like the way that you are going to showcase what you did for yourself, it's going to kind of like inspire people. Not just inspire people, but they're going to kind of say, like, if you could do it, I could do it. You know how there's people in the world where you look at their situation and you say, if that person could do it, I could do it. If you look at your mom's situation, if my mom could do it, I could do it. You're meant to have that same type of story, or be, for the next person, you're meant to be an inspiration in that way. There is something that there's a position of leadership that you're being called to. You're being spiritually called for. I feel like you're being prepared for it now. It is saying that you kind of like will be in the spotlight, but you're going to use yourself as an example a lot. Huh. Four of Pentacles. Yes, I see you receiving multiple offers of people that want to like build with you. They want to build with you. They want to provide a resource for you. They want you to be able to save all your money and you take theirs. That's how I heard it. So I'm going to say it how I heard it, okay? And there's also people that can't get over you or can't accept the idea of y'all not being together. And the fact that they don't know how to play the game in such a way where they can get you back. They too are meant to feel stuck. I feel like they're meant to feel stuck for some type of decision that they made in regards to you. A part of their karma is watching you choose one of these suitors and choose a lifestyle for yourself. Some of y'all are it's just you being a boss. And who would have thought somebody with this type of background that didn't have the means for that went through so much shit would go on a journey to help so many people and kind of like deal with so many people that have the same inner child wound as you. And kind of like be everything and nothing all at the same time for them. It's like if you need to be like whatever personality you need to wear, it's giving me the many-faced God. You know how in the show Game of Thrones, Arya, she went on after watching, her father died, she went on to study and become like the many-faced God. I feel like that's kind of like where, kind of like from the injustice, the bad, experiencing so much bad. And I feel like your ability to kind of like take on the persona necessary to deliver, to be a receptor, to be, you're really a receptive energy because of that. Like you heal the brokenhearted, you heal people with inner child. And so you will come across people that are like, I don't know who you are. One minute you're this way, the next minute you're that way, and it's like they feel some type of way. But even that is a part of like the rite of passage for you. Like those experiences facilitate your next chapter in your life. That's what the cards are saying. You single-handedly take down corrupt, unethical cults. They're losing money as we speak. Like they're losing numbers, they're losing money, they're losing souls, like innocence to continue harvesting. This is interesting. You've mastered how to heal from a broken heart, how to find happiness again. And they know you the real deal because you didn't have a manual to follow. You didn't have you got this. You were self-made. That's what the self-love journey is. Each and every single one of you embarking on a self-love journey, you are the biggest threat to every corrupt, unethical cult, society, system because you are a walking contradiction, where the narrative is that you won't make it far without this, that, or the other. And the fact that you're delivered single-handedly, and a way is made for you, is evident that God lives inside of you. It's evident that you are chosen. You were chosen for greatness. And so delaying the self-love journey and creating hindrance and trying to change your mind and your decisions, or at least convince you to take someone with you, is the current objective. It's like, because if you take a hand in marriage, or you settle down in a certain way, then they can give all the credit to whoever you are in a relationship with, right? So they'll downplay your self-love journey and say, oh, they were able to do that because they had a provider, or they were able to do that because they had this or that. The narrative right now is to change it into that. If we can't beat them, if we can't stop them, maybe we can get a couple lads to, marry them, and that'll be a way for us to still be in control of the narrative. This is about being in control of the narrative. And the narrative is that you can't do something by yourself. You can't achieve something on your own. You need help, or you need a codependent relationship, or you need something. And you busting myths. That's a myth. I heard we ride at dawn. I don't know what that's about. You're a myth buster. And so they really, it's like there's, whoever they are, they're dreading the amount of, the amount of numbers, the amount of you that is duplicated. Like, if you do it, then more than one person is going to be inspired to do the same thing, and your influence would become like an epidemic or something. They're like really trying to do damage control. The existence of you is like, they have to do damage control. So I feel like that's what you're experiencing right now. More than one person wants to offer you the Ace of Pentacles. Generosity. I want to be with you. You're rare. I want to heal you. It's like you're getting a lot of begging, like people on their knees. They are literally on their knees for you. And you're like, well, I don't need it. I have this. And then they feel like, well, just take mine too. We can be your 2 plus my 2, and we can do this thing together. And I feel like you are kind of in a position of power. 7 of Cups in reverse. There was an attempt to bamboozle you, put you under a spell, and it worked on so many people, but I heard achoo. Like you just had maybe like some allergies or something, like not even a real like sick day. It passed you by. The 7 of Cups in reverse. It's supposed to disturb your peace, make you lose your mind, make you be desperate. And it didn't work on you. So now they're like up in the score. Some of y'all, this could come in the form of job offers. It doesn't even have to be romantic partners. It could be like job offers as well. Who is this? You have someone coming in. Is this my viewer, or is this another person? This alpha energy. This is another person. There is someone coming in that's going to offer you a third option. In the nick of time, someone comes in, and whatever delay was intended to like stop you, they're going, like, it's going to be removed. And I feel like how is it being removed? It's like they're not going to try to tie you down. Someone's not going to try to tie you down. They're going to take a risk on you. It's a risk because of like who you are. It's the risk to them because of who you are. So they view it as a risk because if they don't come to you correct, they feel like it'll backfire on them in a negative way. And so this is someone that they're taking a risk because they themselves have to be like this stand-up person for you. They have to maintain some type of level of proficiency when it comes to like bringing opportunities your way. Every move that they make will either affect you in a negative way, but they are coming in. It's like someone pulling up with a really fast car in a hectic situation, and they're like, get in. And their assertiveness is going to be attractive to you because you're an alpha, right? And so you get in the car, and because they have to navigate through this hectic situation with you trusting them to be the driver, because you're definitely being chauffeured in a situation when typically you're the one that's driving every situation. And so every turn that they make, they got to make it precise. How fast they're going in this hectic situation will either propel y'all forward or delay certain things. And so someone's coming, like I said, with this getaway car, the Empress. And someone is like, they take it very seriously that they have royalty in the car with them, and that you're trusting them to be the ones that take control in a situation while they take the back seat. Something about them having control from the back seat, which is like them sitting back, trusting you to have control, allowing you to have control. Because they're no longer in competition with who's in control and who's not in control. This is someone that relinquishes control willingly, freely. A part of being a good leader is the ability to relinquish control, understanding that you have control over nothing, and trusting that even in the nick of time, people will show up. Opportunities will show up. Okay? Just like in the movie Matrix, you have to know that phone's going to ring, and your way out of a simulation or situation is going to appear. So let's see where you are right now. So right now you're dealing with a lot of situations where people are taking rejection from you really bad. Like they're taking it really hard. And they are suspicious, and they're grieving the loss of you, and so it's causing them to act foolishly. Like they're glitching. Fake accounts, hate. They're definitely they're arguing with the air because they feel like you are doing stuff to taunt them. So you have people that want to hold on to you, latch on to you. They feel like you're taunting them deliberately on purpose. They've been trying to get you to see the light for a long time, and you refuse. It's like they get you so close to like saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give in. And right when you about to like grab it, it's like nick of time. It's like, ah. So I feel like people, they get to like witness you right about to do it, right on the cusp of being forced, okay, to grab onto a situation, to latch onto a situation, and something happens and you're saved in the nick of time. So the frustration of not being able to force you to do something is really fucking with a lot of people. Because sha la 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 la, yeah, they thought they were gonna kiss the girl. They thought they were gonna kiss the guy. They thought they were gonna get the person. They thought they were gonna get you to commit. They thought that they were gonna get you to change. They thought that they were gonna get you to submit, or whatever was the intention, and it just did not work. Or get you to stop completely. You might have been right this close to do it. Could have hit you where it hurt multiple times, over and over and over again, and you still kept finding the silver line. This is about trying to get you to see the light. I don't know what that's about, like trying to get you to see the light. Trying to give you a wake-up call. Trying to steal candy from a baby. Okay, they see you as the baby. Now, no one puts baby in the corner. No one puts baby in timeout. Told you, you were in spiritual warfare. Okay? And you were like, yeah, this is too much confusion. This is too much thought. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. And these are people that hate when people leave them. They hate when people walk out on them. Like, yeah, I'm going to take my son somewhere else. I'm going to take my emotions somewhere else. I'm going to move in another direction. There's no peace here. I can clearly see we're not getting anywhere. So you walk off, or you get in your car and you just surrender and you leave people to duke it out, fight it out. And you offer no one explanations. You give no one, like, what people can't stand about you the most is you don't give them an explanation, or you don't forewarn them, you know. That irritates these people. It's like, if you're going to leave, the least you could have said was, I'm leaving, I won't be doing this anymore. And so they feel like you kept them waiting on the edge of their seats for something that never would manifest, and you knew it all along. They want you to believe that that's a bad thing, right? Or that you left them with a cliffhanger, like the possibility where today might be the day. And you look like, I'm not that interested in doing that, or no, I'm okay. Like, you're not even explaining. You're just like, these are people that have an abandonment wound. They feel like you've abandoned them. Like, you wouldn't be where you are without them, and you've abandoned them. There are some people that feel like that in a professional context. There's some people that feel like that from a romantic stance. They feel like, you know, I gave you a ride. I helped you, you know, I gave you my savings. I did this for you. I did that for you. I did my last. I supported you. I told people to do this. I told people to do that. You was family. And it's like they're having a hard time transforming the situation. And it's like, no, I'm not transforming the situation. I want you back. I want things back the way I want it. Back the way I had it. And if this is a system thing, they want you back. They want you off that self-love journey, back trying to, you know, live up to your family expectations, back on this, you know, we family, so I got to do this, or whatever morals, code of ethic, conduct that you were raised on. This is also people believing that should be a dictator for you. But if you don't believe in the God that they serve, then they don't have dominion over you. Yep, and that makes you a free agent. And so They tried to manipulate you back into those conditions. And look at you now. You have this type of personality where you will self-destruct yourself before you self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you go willingly, like if people are telling you, oh, if you don't see the light or if you don't agree to go down this path, that I'm going to do this to you, or you're condemning you to hell, you like, I'd rather go to hell. It's like saying you will self-destruct yourself than to sacrifice yourself for anyone else's gain. And it's like being torn between watching something so precious go to waste if you self-destruct, and then watching something also go to waste because you could have been an asset, to someone else for someone else's gain, but you won't let them benefit off of you. Something about that is the situation here. It's like, I'm angry that you won't let me benefit off of you. How dare you? Someone wanted to benefit off of you. Let's get your closing messages, because this is tough, Well, we have Freya. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yep. So you've released illusions. This too shall pass. So it's like people that are trying to make you feel guilty, guilt trip you. How dare you? It's like you're looking at them like, you'll be all right. Child nature. Friendships with animals. Communication with nature spirits. I told you. Magic guardian. Unlock the magic within you. It's like every time they attempt to attack you, you keep leveling up your magic. Like every time they attack you, they only unlock another gift that you possess. Another aspect of your magic is activating in your DNA. Like stored information that you place there inside of yourself. Yeah, you're a god and a mentor operating in your light attribute. God, it says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. That's how magnetic your light is. That's how influential you are. You spark it in other people. Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Look at there. It don't get no more clearer than that. And that's how I know the readings is done. Get ready to watch miracles be performed. And you're going to be there to witness it. I keep hearing peekaboo. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And that's what you're teaching people. There's beauty in learning from spiritual experiences. What you go through in life. Take care of your needs. This is the journey of being selfish. Putting yourself first. Especially for all the children that were taught to sacrifice themselves, making you the sacrificial lamb to keep the story of someone else's story and narrative alive. You're expensive. Losing someone like you is expensive. They take a major L. So that's what I have for you. I'll catch you guys in the next calling. Bye.